Nairobi Hospital in March 2021 while receiving treatment. Of course, the the constituents of Kiambaa woke up early today to go and cast their vote. The late Koinange was elected to the seat in 2017. He contested and won in a Jubilee ticket. The elections started earlier this morning. The graphics coming right there on your screen are giving you the total number of the registered voters, 95,413 with 154 polling stations right there. Remember, Kiambaa constituency has 5 wards. So let's look at who are the main contenders. Njama Wainaina Kariri, who is from Jubilee Party, JP Party, headed by President Uhuru Kenyatta, and of course Wanjiku John Njuguna from the United Democratic Alliance, which is affiliated with Deputy President Dr. William Samoei Ruto. Of course, let's now look at the voter distribution. In Kiambaa Ward, Kiambaa Ward has about 11,002, and of course you see that numbers from Karuri, Dedero, Moshadha, and Kihara. We now want to speak to my colleague, Emmanuel To, who is on the ground, just to furnish us with the details of what is happening right there. Of course, we are still rolling the other contenders, other candidates in the race right there. We had a couple of them. Of course, Mushugi Isaac Karomo from the Federal Party of Kenya, Munyinyi David, who is an independent candidate. I can see my colleague, Emmanuel To, is already there at Kiambaa, just almost furnishing us with the details right there. Emmanuel To, good to see you. Good evening. What is the situation like in Kiambaa constituency?
Well, a very good afternoon to you, George, Brian George. And we are at Banana Center here in Karuri ward, where some of the activities, the polling is currently ongoing. Apart from the business of the voting, there's also the other business, the normal business, where residents of this place are selling and buying produce. But there's been some a few losses here and there, and a few profits as well, from what we've gathered from some of the residents here. Some of those who are going to vote had to close their shops. Some had to just stop what they were doing in the farm to ensure that they are on time and get there and exercise their democratic rights. Remember that the polls will be closing in the next 2 hours or so, but the IBC said that all those who will be found on the queues when the polls close at 5 p.m. will be allowed to vote. But the business has been in a turbulent way because some of the people who normally buy things here have had to go to the polling stations to queue for a long time and just try to make sure that they vote. And I'm just going to speak to some of these business people here. Mama, asante sana, naona unakata cabbage. Sijui ni cabbage kuna mtu ameitisha ama ni zako tu za baadaye. Tueleze kwanza jina lako na utuambie biashara imekuaje siku ya leo.
Naitwa Nancy Wanjira ama Mama Njau, Mama Ruse, na mimi ni mpigaji wa biashara hapa. Kwa saa hii biashara haiendelei mzuri saa hii kwa maana watu wameenda kuchaguana, lakini ikifika saa jioni biashara itakuwa sawa. Na kwa hivyo tunataka kuchagua mtu yule atatusaidia hapa Kiambaa hii. Kama yule alikuwa mbeleni alikuwa anafanya. Alikuwa ametusaidia sana.
Na labda unataka mtu mwenye atakusaidia aje kibiashara? Unataka mbunge ambaye anakuja akusaidie kivipi?
Mtu yule ananisaidia kwa kibiashara ni yeye mwenyewe nashagua, kwa sababu nitaenda kwa ofisi yake kumwambia tunataka kujengewa, tupatiwe ile inaitwa sedi. Alafu yeye atatusaidia na njia hiyo. Lakini kibiashara tunaweza saidiana na watu wakopesha pesa, hatuna pesa. Sisi watu wa biashara tumeenda chini sana kwa sababu ya ukame. Na kwa hivyo tunaweza penda sana kama serikali inaweza kutufikiria sana kupitia huyo mbunge wetu, inaweza kutusaidia.
Na labda mwisho kabisa, ushapiga kura na ulipiga wapi na ilikuwaje?
Nimeshapiga kura hapa Karuri Primary School. Nimepiga kura na nikarudi baada ya kazi.
Asante sana. Well, Brian, you know, this place is called Banana, and I think it is because there are very many bananas around here, some ripe, some unripe, and it is quite an interesting place because the business people are really and actually very committed to their work. Some of the business people here have gone to the polling stations. There are 154 polling stations, 38 polling centers, and they have been there to exercise their democratic right. They know the importance of that because by not making a choice, you're also making a choice. By not going to vote, you're also voting in a way because those who will be there will be making that decision for you. Let me talk to some. They are called the Nduthi Gang. Thank you so much. Tuambie tu jina lako kwanza, biashara imekuaje leo? Unajua leo mmepeleka watu kupiga kura kwa haraka tu. Hautaki kuongea. Okay, that one has declined to speak. But let me see whether someone else can speak. Kwa haraka tu, biashara imekuaje? Unaelekea wapi saizi?
Beba tu kwa customer.
Leo unajua umepeleka watu kupiga kura ama biashara imekuaje?
Sana. Yeah.
Umepeleka watu wengi?
Sana.
Na labda leo umeongeza faida